You're listening to GZR, Ground Zero Radio, the very best of Orange County's original music scene and beyond. Jon Huessenstamm Blues Band in the house tonight. How you guys doing?
I'm good. How about you guys?
Feeling it.
Feeling it.
I'm feeling good.
Good to be here, Michaela.
Yeah, Michaela, thanks.
Awesome.
Yeah. Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. It is our pleasure to have you on the show tonight. I'm digging this new lineup, this blues band lineup. I know that each and every one of you are involved in several different projects, but tonight the focus of this interview is the Jon Heussenstamm Blues Band. Who wants to tell us the story?
The harmonica player, Jon Garner, knows the story.
Well, I bugged him to do a little music project for the last several years, and so we got a gig, and I talked to Bobby and Dave Kaplan, and we got a gig, and we played, and we had so much fun that we decided to do it again, and Jon recorded the music for the CD, and it came out really, really well. And we had so much fun that we decided that we're not going to take any gigs with subs at all, just only with the four of us.
Yeah, we're a band, man.
You're a band, man. Right on.
Yeah.
Well, we are, aren't we?
It's DNA, baby.
You are.
It's actually kind of uncommon to have that kind of loyalty.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Well, truly. Yeah. And so I think that's commendable. So right on. You guys are awesome for sticking to that concept.
I'm surprised that Jon called it the Jon Heussenstamm Band. That was his idea, because I think we're a band, but my name is in the forefront. And Jon, you're going to tell him why, right?
Yeah, because that's what it is. It's the Jon Heussenstamm Blues Band. You know?
Wait, who's singing all the songs?
Yeah.
But who's the lead guitar player? Okay.
Who's the primary arranger?
Yeah. Anyway, that's how it happened. Jon pretty much orchestrated the idea. Yeah. And he said, you got to hear these guys. I think you're going to like them. You know, I go, okay. And it was true. We had a lot of fun at our first gig. And I said, if we do this again, we should record it. Yeah. And now we're going to do some more gigs.
Yes. And you did record it.
Yeah.
And so you have an EP out, and the title track is Orphan Boy.
How many tracks are on there? 9 or 10?
Nine tracks.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Excellent, guys.
Available at our gigs.
Or if you contact me, you can get one.
Oh.
And that is Jon Garner speaking. So if you contact Jon Garner, how can people contact you to buy that CD?
Well, I could give them my number, or they could get a hold of me through Facebook for sure. Jon C. Garner.
Oh, sorry, Jon.
It's Jon C. Garner as my account.
And it's Jon
Yes.
without the H.
Correct.
Jon Garner.
Jon C. Garner. That's probably the easy way.
He's easy to find because he's a social media mogul. And I think he's got more hits than Beyonce.
It's Garner, right?
Right.
Garner, not Gardner.
Yeah, no D.
No D.
You
Yeah.
called him Gardner on the gig a couple
Yeah,
times.
I know. It's because it's easy to say. Garner is a trick.
I think it's awesome and great that you brought. You also bought, but I'm glad that you brought this acoustic.
I brought
stand
the
that
farm with me.
You brought this
She's
beautiful.
affectionately known as Betsy because she's very hippie.
Betsy.
Yeah.
I like Betsy.
Yeah, I do too.
She's
My wife's a
beautiful.
little jealous, but that's the way it goes. Wife of a musician, guys. Back me up.
Betsy.
Well, Betsy let me put her arm around. Yeah. So
She did.
we're bonded.
I
now.
gave you
Betsy,
permission.
And I got to hug her too.
All right. That's
right.
I feel like so privileged.
He won't let me near Betsy.
So the funny thing is, we play electric all the time, but we've never really done an unplugged thing.
Yeah.
So he's never heard me play Betsy. I've never heard him play that dobro thing. So
Yeah.
this is going to be once again, a night of firsts for us.
Yeah.
Which is,
Sweet.
we like it like that.
Yeah, check this out. So John with an H,
Yeah.
Huessenstamm. I heard a different pronunciation come from you.
Well, people say Huessenstamm and people say Heussenstamm. Heussenstamm is like the old Austrian way of saying it, and then Huessenstamm is the way you say it if you live in America and you don't know anything about the old world.
Well,
I mean, if you just look at it, you go Huessenstamm, but H-E-U, EU is like Deutsch, Hoi, Doi.
Hoi.
Yeah, that syllable or that pronunciation of that.
I want to say it the most immaculate way ever.
Heussenstamm.
Huessenstamm.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I feel like I should be raising a ice cold stein of beer at the same time.
show
with
they
that.
had ziggy zag, hoy, hoy, hoy. So that's one way that you can kind of like associate.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huessenstamm.
Oh, thank you.
So when I was in Germany, there's a town called Heussenstamm. My ancestors are, from that. And there's a rugby team there. So I went to a rugby game, and
What is rugby?
rugby's come on, cut it out. Jeez. What are you trying to do? Anyway, it's a form of football.
I know, but I need to.
And they also have a soccer.
This is for my
they call
listening audience.
Football. They have a soccer team. Anyway, Heussenstamm has a rugby, and I go to the game, and in the middle of the game, everybody in the stands are going Heussenstamm, Heussenstamm. They've never even done that at a gig before.
They've done that at a gig before?
No,
They,
never.
no, they never. They need
Yeah.
to. But let me.
They
We're
did
gonna
it at the
fix that,
They did
John.
it at the football game at the rugby match. Everybody was screaming Heussenstamm. I was going, oh my God, this is getting me motivated now.
Okay, from
Maybe
now.
the listeners will remember this.
From now on, I think the listening audience at any of the Jon Heussenstamm Blues Band gigs
Well said.
need to be raising their ice cold steins
Yes.
of Bruja and saying exactly that and stomping their feet. That I declare that. I
Gothic.
declare that as a rule right now.
We have to dress in Gothic clothing now.
Gothic.
Jesus.
Well, wait a minute. Our next gig's at an Irish bar, though.
Well, that fits with the beer. Raising. Okay, so Jon Huessenstamm is playing a brilliantly beautiful instrument tonight. It's like pristine. There's not a scratch on it. We need to wear that puppy in.
This is made by a company called National, and National make these beautiful resonator guitars. It's a resonator guitar because it's non-electric. It's got a metal, what they call a pan, resonating pan in the middle of it, and it's much louder than a regular wooden acoustic guitar. And they were designed before there was electric instruments, so it's traditional, Johnny Winters played them. A lot of famous blues guys use these guitars for their traditional music. Sorry, I'm kind of like not mic happy. Anyway, so should we play a song?
I would love it. Go for it.
This is called Two Nephews Blues. It's about having nephews that come over and rob you of all your food, that kind of thing. Well, I got two nephews, they give me the blues. I got two nephews, give me the blues. They come to my house, eat all the food. I got two brothers, give me the blues. I've got two brothers, give me the blues. They come to the house, eat all getting away with what they're doing to me. Taking all of my things, I tell her Uncle P. Oh, now my mama, she told me, give her the blues. My mama, she told me, I give her the blues. When she gets away, when she gets away, I stand to lose. Nobody's getting away with what they're doing to me. Taking all of my things, I tell her Uncle B. Oh, Mama, she told me, I give her the blues. My mama, she told me, give her the blues. When she gets away, when she gets away, I'll stand to lose. I stand to lose.
Awesome. Yes.
Very cool.
Very good, John.
Yeah. All the players in the band just beautifully complement each other so well.
That's what we've been trying to tell you.
Well, I am hearing
His humbleness
you.
is compelling.
No, I think that's what makes this band different from other bands, you know. I think we're very complimentary.
Yes, everything just gels.
And we like to compliment each other, too, most of the time.
Yeah, he's good, he's good, he's good.
Yeah.
I'm not good. I just listen scared. I'm like, what the hell's he going to do?
Yeah, who do you play with?
Yeah.
This guy, he's really good.
I smooth him out.
But that is kind of the beauty of it. I joined the band about, 4 months ago, and I've always
You're a
appreciated...
newbie.
What's that?
You're a newbie.
I'm the new guy.
You're the new
yeah,
guy.
And what I've always appreciated is the dangerous fun. It's very cool and risky playing with these guys.
Well, yes, that is fun, but it's also such a good thing on your part that you're one of those types of musicians that actually engages in paying attention.
How about that?
We're a
How
congenial
about
bunch,
that?
right?
How about that? Yeah, because
Kids might say he throws down.
I've been to many of those open blues jams. You know what I'm talking about. Those open blues jams. And it just floors me at how people get lost in not paying attention while you're not paying attention. So, you know, I have to point out that it is really a beautiful, complimentary thing that you just simply pay attention to each other, and then everything just gels and runs smoothly.
Yeah, it's fun.
Very pleasant.
I was at a party in Malibu once, and there was a famous bass player, Wolfgang, God, I can't think of his name, but he was
Wolfgang Puck?
something like that. Now, that's a famous chef.
He brought some pasta.
But he's a famous, like, rock guy who was just happened to be at this party, and we started this jam. People started grabbing their instruments, and he said, which one of these guitar players should we use, you know, to have this jam with? He goes, this guy over here. He's pointing at me. He goes, because this guy listens. And it's like, yeah, before I play one note, I'm listening to what everybody's doing, and I'm making sure that I'm blending in, and it's not a big, you know, like, there's no point in trying to impress people with guitar playing if the band sounds terrible. You know what I mean? So it's better, you're better off with a good band sound than you are with great notes that you play in solo. You're much more liable to make an impact on an audience or to listeners when people are communicating actually with
You
music.
give great cues too, John.
cues? I mean, like,
Yes.
go this way, go that way. Type
Yeah,
of cues.
but without
He does.
actually saying, "Hey, go this way."
I noticed that just right now. I know our radio audience can't see what's happening right here, right now, but I notice it as well. I notice the subtle nods and physical gestures of the movements of where John with an H is going to go next. Yeah, and just listen, man. Just listen.
Yeah, it's
just,
fun.
Just pay attention.
There's a musical term called comping. And guitar players, when they do that, they're known as rhythm guitar players. But it's the way they do it. There's some magic when John comps. It's just that he does it. He's just sort of, unconsciously comps beautifully. And during solos and, just the little things that he does. He doesn't do a lot, but he just does little magic things that work really well with his group.
And he feeds us ideas like,
Thank
you
you.
know, that's really fun.
That took a long time. It took a long time to go around and then come back to simplicity, rhythm guitar playing, but then again make it sophisticated, but at the same time real simple, right? That's hard to do. It's like it takes a lot of thinking, a lot of studying, really, other musicians that you admire that do it well, and you listen to their music a lot and you go, how did this guy do that? And you have to study the type of playing that you dig, right? And it just doesn't come real quickly. Yeah. That wasn't there my whole life. That came later as I tried to get better at it, I had enough of trying to show off as a guitar player instead of blending in. So once I, try to do that, I feel I'm a much better band member because of it, Yeah.
But we do like it when you show off.
Yeah, I
on
can do
occasion.
that, but that's...
We give him a safe place to do it. He knows, we're not going to lose it. We're right there behind him.
Yeah. Right.
Bobby starts playing some offbeat stuff, and he just feeds off it. Goes,
Yeah.
cool. That's what I was listening for.
Well, it's actually very mutual. A lot of times we're doing call and answer type things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
that's what I notice constantly that seems to be happening with the group.
Yeah.
So
Looking for
like
a-
I said, we're always just trying to be mutual with our musical prowess, so.
Digging that. Let's hear another one.
Okay, this song I decided I would try tonight. I wrote this when I was playing in Sonora, California, which is near Yosemite, inland from San Francisco, and it was 112, and we were playing outside, right? It was so hot. Nobody should have been there, really. It was too hot, but we had to play, and out of that performance came this song, G.
Thank you.
For Garner.
Let me think for a second. To drive the country, get to the fairground, play for the band of Hell's Angels. Now the forecast, it warned ya, the day in Sonora got to be 112. Leo, he stomped the beat. Carlos, he played his sweet. But his violin, it hurt my teeth. There were bodies on the ground, laying around. Collapsed from the heat. We were fed melted ice cream, fermented bean salad, placed in the seat of honor. What I want from fire on the mountain, a drinking fountain, and the blues can follow me home. And the blue can follow me home. stomped the beat. Carlos stomped his feet. The violin, it hurt my teeth. There were bodies on the ground, laying around. Collapsed from the heat. We were fed melted ice cream, fermented bean salad, played in the seat of honor. What I want from Fire on the Mountain, a drinking fountain, the blues can follow me home. And the blues can follow me home.
Holy cow. That was a great jam, you guys. I'm a little bit scared about the fermented bean salad thing.
Well,
Whoa.
what happens when everything's been 112 for about 3 or 4 hours?
Oh,
You go
I'm
to the
scared.
kitchen and everything, you know, they're out in the country. There's, you know, geez.
No, it's how about let's just go with water.
Well, that's what I wanted in the end. You know, the lyric is that. It says, well, what I want from Fire on the Mountain is a drinking fountain.
Exactly.
And the blues can follow me home.
Exactly, brother. Exactly.
I'll take it with me, whatever it was that was there, you know. Yeah, that's basically what the song's about, yeah.
That was a great jam. Super smooth. All of you guys are just clicking and jamming so well. How long has this formation of a band been playing together?
3 gigs or 4?
Three.
3 gigs, yeah.
Yeah. So it's really just, the collaboration of a wealth of industry experience from 4 different guys just melding.
We're hoping we could
Together?
do some festivals.
Yeah.
Well,
and stuff
yes.
with
Yeah.
traditional, you know, blues and those kind of people, so we can, you know, like play to an audience that likes this kind of music.
You totally should be.
Specifically, anyway.
Right.
Absolutely. I agree with that wholeheartedly. And also, again, which I know our listening audience can't see, but here in the studio, I know myself and Mike and Tris, we are all just highly aware of your Jon.
Hoi.
Hey,
Heussenstamm.
thank you. Huessenstamm.
Nobody's
John.
ever going to get it.
John
Yeah,
with an.
Michaela.
John, I did a couple of times.
It's okay.
Ziggy zaggy.
John with an H.
Yeah.
There you go. Throughout the entire song, just several really subtle cues that you give the band members. I know
Just to make sure we're on the right.
Oh yeah,
track.
that's
Yeah.
so beautiful, and we're picking up on that too. I mean, like you're making nods and gestures the whole time you're playing so smoothly, not missing a beat. There's nothing
tried.
There's nothing taking away from your smoothness in order to make those cues to your band members. It's just so second nature to you to guide everyone, and we're following that. So I think that me and Tris and Mike, we were making the chord changes with you.
I think he knows what's going on. You know, it's really the melodic instruments are myself on the guitar and the bass, and the harmonica can just follow along. He's not like, you know, everything's not based on what he's doing, so it's easier for 2 of us to keep it together and him to play along with us. And the drums are free to just go their route. You know, he can do whatever he wants.
Yeah,
So it's easy
everything
to
is-
communicate this sort of thing.
Especially
Everyone.
when he plays well.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
That's crucial. That is crucial.
Doesn't hurt that he's good.
It really
Thank
is.
you, John. I appreciate that.
I mean,
Pleasure.
really, there's a moment there when it seems like you're describing things as, well, it is this simple. It really does boil down to what John without an H added to it. It really does boil down to also people being talented in not only their playing technique, but also talented in paying attention to their musical team. that makes all the difference in the world. Otherwise, you could have four strong players in a band, and they could all just truck drive over each other.
Yeah, we
right?
call
You
it
sure you don't write
gunslinging.
for BAM magazine?
Yeah, when
I'm
we were
available.
younger,
I'm available.
when
No.
we were young, we played in bands, and they were like gunslingers. Somebody
Yeah.
just like hogging it all, and it's about me,
Yeah.
me, and it's not a collaboration.
Yeah.
And music really should be a collaboration, and not a feature somebody gunslinger or several gunslingers, because if he can do it, I can do it, kind of thing.
Agreed. Yeah, totally agreed. You don't want to, exactly all of what you just said. And you definitely don't want four strong, accomplished musicians, which all four of you are. You don't want four accomplished musicians, train wrecking and driving on top of each other. You want to complement each other.
I think
You're doing that beautiful.
I think we
beautifully.
make an effort to hear every note that every other person in the band is playing all the time. We think we come pretty close.
Beautiful communication. Right?
Thank you.
Beautiful communication.
Thank you, Michaela.
Yeah.
You noticed.
Yeah.
That makes us really happy.
Well, I'm glad that you guys are here. And Jon, without an H. Garner, can you tell us how people can follow the Jon Heussenstamm Blues Band?
Sad.
You can look up Jon Huessenstamm Blues Band on YouTube, and we have a channel. That's one of my channels. If you put Jon Huessenstamm Blues Band in, you'll get us on YouTube. Also, I still need to probably do a dedicated Facebook page for us, but I put stuff for our band on my Jon C. Garner Facebook page all the time. So, we're still working, some of the bugs out of the social media, but we'll get there.
Oh, yeah, sure. It's a new formation.
Yeah.
It's a new collaboration because each and every one of you work in multiple other projects. So this is a new collaboration of four outstanding musicians. And I'm glad that you reached out to us to bring your original songs onto the show. The CD is titled Orphan Boy. Mm-hmm. And how many songs on the CD?
There's 9.
That is incredible that you guys have already kicked out that many songs and you've only been together a few months.
Well, we had, I would say, about half of the first of the songs that we recorded one show, and about half of them were usable, which meant close to 15 of them. So we had some good material to pare it down from.
So right out of the gate, you had an EP right out of the gate.
Yeah.
And then
And another album waiting if we want to release it or not. Yeah.
that's awesome, you guys. Congratulations on that. I'm really glad that you all have found each other and it works out so smoothly because it's rare.
Heusenstamm is Heusenstamm. Heusenstamm. Sorry.
I am so glad that you said that and not me. Thank you very much because that's important to be able to find you because you do have your own personal website with
I don't tend it very closely, but I'm getting ready, listen, to put a lot of things on there, like 20 projects that no one's ever heard before. So I'm getting ready to load it up. I've had all this music forever, and I never let anybody hear because I was waiting for something to happen, so I had a whole bunch of, reservoir of things I could share. But I'm getting ready to, release all this stuff. And this is just probably the thing that I'm going to be doing, this band, live in person, but the rest of the stuff is ancient, all kinds of ambient music and older stuff. I can't recreate that stuff, but I can recreate this with these guys, being with them. Yeah, so this is what's current right now.
Awesome.
Does that make sense?
It does make sense. And anything that you want to share, you have my name and number and the show. Yeah. Really. If there's anything that you want to push in your catalog and repertoire of things, you have my number. You call me. We make it work. And we'll figure out some airtime. And Jon, without an H, Garner, just raised his hand. Yes, sir. You're up next.
I can't forget to tell them where and when our next gig is.
Where is it?
It's at the Harp Inn on Saturday, March 30th from 4 to 7. The Harp Inn in Costa Mesa.
Nice.
Right down the street.
Right down the street.
Yeah.
Sweet, yeah.
So it'll be the Jon Heussenstamm Blues Band.
Heussenstamm.
I think you did pretty good with the pronunciation that time.
He took over the whole thing, yeah.
Right on. All right, you guys, we need to wrap it up. So I have an idea. I hope you guys are down for this idea. How about we take this show out with another live performance by the Jon Heussenstamm Blues Band.
Sounds good.
Do
Let's
it.
do the
Thank you,
title
Michaela.
track. We'll do the title track from the CD, Orphan Boy.
Perfect.
E minor. But my guitar does not like the room temperature.
Well, good. 'Cause I'm
Good. Get your right harmonica out.
looking for the harp.
Orphan Boy. Now I wrote this when I was watching Slumdog Millionaire.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, you got to have some sort of
that's
inspiration
interesting.
from somewhere, right?
Okay.
So that's our. I'm an orphan boy. Sleep out on the street. I'm an orphan boy. I sleep out on the street. Getting kinda cold. I've had nothing to eat. Never knew my mama. Never knew my pa. Never knew my mama. I never knew my pa. I'm alone and I'm shaking. There's no one I can call. The street, walk the back road, now I wander through the alleys, and I walk the back road. I'm on a dead-end street. No place to go. On a dead-end street, no place to go.
You are listening to GZR, Ground Zero Radio. Follow us on social media and every Monday, 7 to 9 p.m. Pacific Time on KOCI 101.5.